Alright, welcome back in this next lecture. In this next lecture and in the same time last lecture of this module, we will dive to a topic called counterside. Because counterside can tell you where to take profits and which of the levels will be important for trade management. Counterside levels are basically levels that have large volume and stands in the way of direction of your trade. So from volume profile theory, it's called high volume nodes. Because high volume node levels are the biggest obstacle for the price to move either higher or lower. So we as traders, we want to trade basically low volume node levels or no volume node levels, because these levels are called volume voids, and that's because there's no volume at all or little volume. Therefore, price basically flush these levels like a knife through the butter. Let's take my last trade as an example. As you can see, I open long with take profit above this range. But because range is high volume node level and my TP is above this high volume node level above this counter side, I still want to secure this position at break even if price reach this counter side level from the bottom. This area where it's basically a low amount of volume is really low counter side level with no resistance, and I expect price will flush this level because there's no volume. There's basically volume void, and these volume void levels are easy to flush. But those high volume node levels are more challenging for the price to flush, and price can reverse from these levels, consolidate, so there's high probability the price will stop at these levels. Therefore, I want to secure my profit or be break even at least. So in short, these low volume node areas works perfect as low counterside levels where I'm most confident in trading. After price flush these low volume node levels, these no counterside levels, I want to either realize profits or set break even. So counterside levels can show you where it's safe to trade and where it's not safe to trade, where it's better to take profits and mitigate the position. So again, a little recap of this lecture. If you want to short, make sure that below current price is low volume. Because if there's high volume, it means there's counterside and price will have trouble to go through. On the other hand, if you want a long, make sure that above current price is again no volume at all or low volume. Set break even points or take profit points slightly above or slightly below counterside levels, which are high volume nodes. This concept and this insight will give you a really nice edge when it comes to managing the trade and making decisions. For counterside levels measurement, you can also use fixed ranged volume profile as I showed you at the previous lecture.